having some minor technical issues, so we will start soon. All right, chat. Sorry about that. I was just checking how close I am to affiliate, which the answer is I'm not. I need at least 3 people to watch each of my streams over the next like however many streams. Can you lose affiliate? Probably. Huh. Because like if I do, I'm like okay. Because I probably won't be able to stream while actually like at college doing college shit. So yeah, we'll see. Become a full-time streamer, my girlfriend says. It's not. It's like I would, but I first of all need to become affiliate and then get enough people to subscribe and follow and bit and stuff. Speaking of, I have a lot of stupid ideas for like bit alerts, but again, I need to unlock affiliate for it first, and then like no one's gonna give me $81.92. Like, but hey, we'll talk about that later. Welcome to game.
I mean, I could give it to you, and then we could just launder the money.
That was the first thing that you said after I unmuted you on stream.
Yeah, we can launder our money through Twitch bits. I mean, we're not technically laundering any money, but like,
hey, Twitch, hey, Twitch.
Hey.
For legal reasons, this is all a joke. She does not mean that. All right, hi chat.
Maybe.
Ignore that. Ignore her. Ignore her.
Well,
hello.
we could be like the next Twitch criminal, like the guy who streamed while he was murdering his wife.
You're on stream. You do realize that, you know?
Yes, I know. But like,
God, you're gonna get me banned.
That's
Ugh.
Okay, fine.
All right, hi chat. How's it going?
There wasn't a guy who murdered his wife while streaming. Okay, that totally did not happen.
That guy?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying I'm gonna murder my wife while she's streaming. No, I'm saying like
I'm gonna use my stream as my alibi in court.
Yeah, exactly. Your Honor, I was streaming. What do you mean? It's not like it was a pre-recorded video or anything.
It's not like I was purposely not reading chat. I remember
just didn't
I
want to
remember
talk
coming
to
across
chat
that
that
video in
day.
my recommended one day, and I'm like, my favorite YouTuber's a murderer, and I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks, Captain Astronaut. No.
Wait, you watched him?
I watched that video.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual streamer. And I was like, wait, really?
No, I've never heard of.
Yeah,
I've never
me
heard
neither.
of them until after watching the Spaceman Scott video.
Uh-huh.
Vote Saxon
I just
07. Right,
who?
now that tangent's over with. Hi, chat, let's play Minecraft.
This is Minecraft, but every 25 minutes, a
This is
number of my
Minecraft, but
social
every 25 bits I gain, I will do a flip
take off
in
a piece
real
of
life.
clothes. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
What? You're just not gonna say anything because
Chat,
of
for
that?
first one to. No, I'm not going to say anything about
Okay,
it.
but you're aware of it.
Uh-huh. Alright, chat.
Yeah,
First one to reply, their message gets to be the seed.
that's a pretty good idea.
So, this is modded Minecraft. Originally, I was going to do, oh, let's play 1.21.7. And I'm like, okay, I can play it modded. But then, like, 2 or 3 of the, like, essential mods that I need, like continuity or mouse tweaks, or this one mod that changes how Deep Slate works, like, they're not available for 1.21.7, nor 1.21.6. So I'm just like, screw it, we're just going to go back to 1.21.5. Who cares about Happy Ghasts or Steve's Lava Chicken?
Steve's lava chicken, yeah, Stevie as hell. Ooh, mama, see, that's what he says, right?
Uh-huh. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's
Chicken,
Lava Chicken,
Steve's
yeah,
lava
tasty as
chicken, yeah,
hell.
Stevie as hell. Ooh, mama, see, now you're ringing my bell. Crispy and spicy. Fuck, I can't remember it all.
Lava
That's close.
Chicken. I'm gonna play this on.
Lava, 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 lava.
Here's the music
Lava,
disc,
lava,
the Hyper
lava, lava,
Potions.
lava, 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 lava,
This is an
lava,
extended
lava.
Lava Chicken Lovania. Are you what? Excuse me?
Lava Lovenia. Lava, la, lava, Megalovania. Stupid, I can't. Oh yeah, did you know that we're slowly reverting, like the Deltarune fandom is slowly reverting back into 2015 Undertale fandom?
Deltarune tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow.
You know what? The Bergen truck.
What?
That's gonna be the world seed. The Bergen truck that ran over Des. Alright. So I have a shitload of mods. And also I had an entire fiasco with one of the mods. Apparently one mod that just adds more like wood types of looms completely fucked up one of the other mods. So
Yeah, she was really angry about it
I
last
was
night.
pissed off. I was going to kill my wife. No.
What?
Joking. I'm joking. Kidding.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sure,
as you can
sure.
see, we have a
Says the
mini map.
person says the person who's not responding to Twitch chat.
There's no messages in Twitch chat.
I know, but
Also, you're the co-host. You're supposed to help read chat if and when people chat.
I know, but like, but Hollow Knight, you know. Yeah, no,
I
I know.
mean, yeah,
I have it.
you do have to beat Hollow Knight before Silksong releases tomorrow.
Yeah,
Silksong
exactly.
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Deltarune? Well, yeah, because like the thing is that as
What
soon
is
as
this?
Deltarune releases, we have to come up with
Deltarune?
something else. So Silksong tomorrow, and then as soon as
There's like,
Silksong releases, we have Deltarune tomorrow again because Deltarune's next week. Oh, there's a
oh.
village. Deltarune next week.
Deltarune today.
Mike,
Deltarune
kill
1
this
month
guy.
ago. What?
Mike.
All right, there we go. Now I got the chat pulled up. You happy now?
Yeah, if only people would message. Okay.
Happy as gas.
Happy as hell. Steve Lava Chicken, yeah.
Chicken, yeah.
This wasteland is going to be called Steve's Lava Chicken.
Steve's Lava Chicken. I get it.
Steve's Lava Chicken Hut Village Place. There. That's the name of this waystone. Steve's Lava Chicken Hut Village Place. Alright. You're player, right?
The LGBT community is upset that Hawk Tua is taking over Pride Month.
That was like a year ago.
Huh? Don't say that. Don't tell me that Hawk Tua is over a year old.
I think the Hawk Tua cryptocurrency is over a year old already.
It's like 6 months.
Hawk Tua is older than Deltarune.
Hawk.
I don't understand how it's already been a month since Deltarune.
It's simple. It was a month ago.
I mean, correct, however, old. Let me turn that off.
On the contrary.
On the contrary, shut the fuck up. Lodestone.
This is domestic abuse, guys. He hates me and wants me dead.
Enchanted Aura. The fuck is Enchanted Aura? Soul Binding. What are these enchantments? I don't remember what mod these are from. Like Enchanted Aura, I know what Aura enchantments are. It's just like, yeah, you just have like particle effects on that trail.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Vein Mine. I know what that does. Midas Touch. Does that just turn everything into gold? Soul Binding. What?
Yo.
Nemo's enchantments. Yeah, I know that's the mod. However, what does this enchantment do? If I die, does it die with me? That's just Curse of Vanishing. Or the Midas Touch. If I run over like an ore, does it turn into gold? Is that what it does? Or if I mine an ore, does it turn into gold? What does this mean? Alright, I'm gonna mine this copper and see if it... Oh, there's a skeleton. You bitch! Well, I could die, that also helps.
No.
Alright, Nuzlocke's over, we're ending stream.
That's a lot.
I'm not a huge fan of the spawn, but fuck it, I have to stick with it. I have not seen the movie yet, and I kind of don't want to, but I also really want to. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone does.
Because I need if I want, I need a copper bundle, which is a copper ingot with me, then copper. All right, chat. What's everyone's opinions on the copper update that's happening? They're adding copper to Minecraft.
Again.
Just copper 2. Cop 2.
Mine top 2.
Oh, I forgot that camels can just spawn. Hello, camel man. I'd assume that there's not I don't think I added a mod that adds saddles. Oh no, saddles do have a crafting recipe. That's one of the mods. Since I'm not playing 1.21.6, so I can't craft saddles, but I have a mod that adds a lot of recipes.
Some salsa.
Also, I don't have waystones as a compatibility with Zero's minimap. I might have to fix that, chat. I'm sorry. I, is there is the waystone mod not? Hold on, chat. Zero's minimap and world map waystones compat. It's only available for 1.20.1. It's not even available for 1.21 whatsoever.
That's dumb. I think we need to blow them up. What do you think?
Nah, they're just like a single developer. So I just
Yeah,
have to like
exactly. So we
manually.
blow them up. It's a lot easier if it's just one person.
But it's an indie dev and not like a actual like someone we should blow up like the CEO of Nintendo.
Wow. You want
Steve
us to level up
Lava
Mario
Chicken
from Mario?
Hut Village
Mm,
Place. Gold. Alright.
mm.
I just have to manually enter um waypoints when I add a waystone. Those are big ass fish. All right, chat trivia. How many different tropical fish are there in Minecraft?
12. I think. I don't really know how much there are. Sorry about that.
There's like 70 bajillion.
Jillian Trillion, actually.
The vanilla bundle having the vanilla like the vanilla GUI makes me worried because I don't want to have to deal with that mod breaking again.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
But it's just a vanilla bundle, so once I get a single copper ingot, it should hopefully be better. Where's a drowned? I need a drowned. I need to kill him. Murder. Death. Destruction.
Hey, don't take this too harshly, I'd say. But I don't really get Minecraft anymore, you know?
That's fair. Like, there's a reason why I mostly always play, like, modded or, like, stuff like Hypixel Skyblock where it's, like, completely different to, like,
Yeah,
vanilla.
that's true.
I do
Yeah.
really want to do the... I want to play through, like, all of the April Fool's updates again, especially the one from
Mm,
this year, because that's a
yeah, that
roguelike.
does sound cool. Yeah, that does sound cool. Why do they always go like all into um the April Fools updates, but literally nothing else?
I think it's just because they can just, like, throw stuff at the wall. Because, like,
Eh,
they don't have to, like, balance it with the rest of the game, because it's just like, oh, it's just one update.
that's that's fair. That's fair.
It's like, hey, everything in this update won't be added in the future update, except for when it is. Like, some of the stuff from the A or B update from, like, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. That's
It's more of like a testing
yeah.
thing.
That's fair.
Alright, so we have a mine shaft. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Okay, let me put you in my offhand. So yeah, some of the mods that I added just add a crap ton of like things, like
Mm-hmm.
dark oak rails, dark oak torches, dark oak sticks. Because inventory clutter is something that I apparently like in video games.
Who doesn't? Oh wait, me. See, that was a bug. Sorry, I'm
Why is
struggling
there?
in Hollow Knight right now. Not like I'm bad.
Who put this here?
I'm just need money. I did. That was my thing.
There's a dark oak plank encasing this minecart chest. I want to actually take out the rails because the rails are getting a bit too much to handle.
No, it's actually getting a lot harder to say things because now I remember. So I now remember that you're live,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't say funny things anymore without getting banned.
I mean,
That like
you can
I
still say funny things. It's just that you have to be less.
family friendly.
You have to be slightly more family friendly. You can't say the racial slurs you always say. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wait, what? No, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
joking.
no. Wait.
She
We
does
can't.
not do that. She does
I
not do
don't.
that.
I don't say that. I don't do that, guys. Seriously, I promise. I swear. Well, okay. I mean, kind of. Sometimes on a daily basis, but that's like so much less than like normally, right?
So much less than normally. Oh, hello.
Yeah. God, I
Get
suck
off.
at Hollow Knight.
Aha, I turned it off.
I'll turn you off. There we go. See, that's.
See,
Wait.
that's like the opposite of what you normally say.
Yeah, exactly. So since it's the
We're
opposite,
like
I can
we're
say it
like
on
super
Twitch.
Christian mode today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go super Christian right now. Guys,
Sweet Father
have you ever
chicken
heard
little
of
baby town.
this? Ever heard of this guy named Jesus?
Have you learned the Savior Jesus Christ?
Yeah,
That was a word. I
me
said it.
too. Me too.
Zombie spawny. There you go. So we have zombie spawning.
Uh,
That's related.
zombies, more like woke bees, and it's woke. This game is woke trash. That's what Christians say, right?
Why do they call me woke when I'm so eepy all the time? Oh,
Shut
I
up.
was like, what are you? It's an
Oh
armadillo.
my
Ah!
god.
Armadillo? I hardly
Armor,
know a dillo.
armadillo.
That's something you can't
Yeah,
say. That's
yeah,
illegal.
I can. I said it.
I'm gonna
Because
get
I'm
banned on
evil.
twitch.tv/twitch.
Twitch.tv/truly unknowable.
Hey,
I
hey,
guess
chat.
you really were unknowable, truly
Okay,
unknowable.
so we have skeleton horses. I'm purposely gonna die so I can head back to here because I don't like not having trees.
I like that for you.
Trees, lava chicken.
Steve. That's what they say
I
in
don't
the
understand
movie.
Midas touch. All right, chat.
Find it.
I'm gonna look up this
Don't need.
enchantment just so I can figure out what it does. Nemo's enchantments. I have to go to the wiki. All right,
More like the Dicky.
the enchantments.
That's so stupid.
Soul binding. Not even death will make you lose this item. Oh. So soul binding is just like curse of binding.
but
but you don't even lose it on
cooler.
death. That's actually pretty good. Except for the fact that now I think I have it on a golden pickaxe that I have to just break. Climber.
Yeah.
Okay, sprinter. Farmer's knowledge. You can break crops only when they're
What?
mature. That's good. Replanting. Reaper. Magma walker. Turn lava into magma
What the
blocks. What does Midas touch do?
Midas?
Uh, it only has these specific ones. There was like one specific list that I had of
Hmm.
like actually like what they do. It was too expensive for me and Bill.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a different mod. It's a mod that adds even more. Check the
Ah,
wiki. On the dedicated website. Okay. Good to know that there's a dedicated
dedicated
website.
wham.
Dedicated
How much
wham.
dedicated wham?
Right. We have agility, we have armor enchantments, we have fury, venom protection, life. Other Midas touch. 10% chance to transform target block into gold block, 90% chance to transform target block into gold, or 50 durability damage per use. Okay, so it'll instantly break my boots. But, like,
Mm.
what does it mean to do on boots?
Deditate the wham on the boots.
Is if I have, like, Frostwalker? Hold on, I'm going to test it. Alright, chat, we're testing it. Test. Test.
Fuck.
This is what you signed up for, chat, when you followed me.
Yeah.
You're
Dedicating that
gonna
wham.
you're gonna fall victim to my
Wham.
ins
Fall victim to the
amazing
wham.
boots. Let's take diamond boots and enchant me with Midas touch. The vein miner. I can put vein miner on my boots. I can put night vision on my boots. Trial runner undying curse. Oh, I have two completely different mods that add enchantments. We have enchantments core and Nemo's enchantments. That's kind of a lot. Enchantments encore. I didn't realize that I had two that had this on. Alright, so what does Midas Touch do? With this mod, now that I know that this is the mod. Crab Claw. Bedrocker.
Bedrocker.
Pickpocket. Right click to steal items from villager inventories.
What?
So you could trade with them and then take your emeralds back.
Oh my gosh.
Haste applies haste in main hand. Bulletproof shulker bullets. That's pretty good. Infested aspect. Oozing aspect. That's pretty good if you want to do that. Negates some of the damage. Okay, so Midas Touch is on gold armor. It's basically just protection, but specifically for gold armor. I think it's like mending is what it says here. That sure is a enchantment. Now that I know that I'm using the complete wrong mod. All right, chat. That was not a good word. Let's try it again. This is my process when I play Minecraft. I'm like, oh, let's play a world. Nuh-uh, you get shit seed. Try again. And by shit seed, I mean anything that isn't like the exact one seed I want. Alright. I'm gonna stick with the birch. Okay. So I have a couple goals for this stream. I'm probably not gonna be like beating the game. Why are they making out?
That's us.
They're bees, not foxes.
That's us as bees.
Bee for real.
I am. That's why I said it.
We're gonna do that.
Why don't you be kind and accept that my compliment?
Okay. That's interesting. How it says, "Oh, you can make wood tools, but you need oak planks. But then you can use any type of stick." It's stupid.
Be mine. That's it.
Took you a while.
Sorry, I needed a second to get that.
I don't understand this mod. So we have 2 oak sticks and 2 birch. Chat, I might have to go remove a couple mods because this mod is broken.
Maybe don't have like 1,000 bonds next time. Sorry, that was rude.
Hey, love.
Hey.
Shut up. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Sorry, that
I'm
was
gonna
kind
get
of
rid
rude.
of everything that is more stick variants.
Also, you harassed your own viewers with that, you know?
With what?
Your beautiful angelic voice that was very, very loud and it hurt my ears.
No, I have
So like,
I have a different mic for Discord than I do for stream.
are you freaking kidding me? So you just screamed in my ear and effect no one. Oh my god, that's stupid. Oh god.
I love
Oh
you.
god. No. Oh my god. Oh.
All right, chat. Sorry about this whole
She's harassing me.
stick thing.
I'm being abused.
No.
Not really, but like in a, I was gonna say in a comedic way, but abuse is never comedic.
Yeah, that's never comedic. Also,
Yeah, that was.
Twitch. This is all lighthearted fun. Neither of us are abusing each other. Please don't ban me. All right, let's see if I can fix.
Unless.
No, not unless. Shush.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
not something you
Ow.
say unless to.
I fell out of my chair. I fell out of my chair.
Did
Does
it
that
did it
count?
hurt when you fell in love?
No. Not really. Kind of
Not
disappointing.
really. Right. Now that more stick variants are
Right.
gone, we should try.
I mean, it kind of hurt when I fell out of my chair, but like, yeah. And now I'm sore and tired. Don't say anything about that. I know you. You're gonna be like, I can make you sore and tired.
Not on stream.
I know you're not gonna do it on stream, but I know you. I know that's what you'd say. You would have said that if
I
you
would say
weren't
nothing.
live.
I would say nothing of the sort.
You would have said that if you were. You wouldn't have said that. You would. You.
Honestly,
Uh,
I don't think I would have. I think I think I would have just like that would have went over my head. Genuinely,
yeah.
honestly, I
That's
think I'm just
because
too
I've
stupid.
studied the way of the blade, and by blade I mean the way of my words, and my word I mean I.
I thought you were gonna say the way of my wife.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
I studied
I
the
don't
way
know
of
where
my
that.
wife.
I don't know. I don't know where that bit was going. I feel like I'm super sore because, you know, when you sleep on your arms in a really weird way and you
Uh
wake up
huh.
and you're super sore. Yeah, that was me because I had work like
Mm-hmm.
super early this morning, and like
Is
because
this
of
gonna
that,
burn down the
I
entire forest? Probably.
no, no, there aren't any bears in Minecraft, so they can't tell you to stop forest fires or whatever they do.
Oh, there's polar bears,
Oh right, well,
which
Smokey the Bear is
I believe
not white.
Jens. I'm fairly sure that polar bears were only added to Minecraft because Jens's wife wanted them. So it's like, yeah, sure,
Who's
I'll add
that?
polar bears because my wife wants polar bears in Minecraft.
Who's who's that?
Jens,
Jens.
the Mojang guy.
The ginger one?
Yeah.
I don't.
Chat,
I
chat.
literally
She she doesn't know who Jens is.
the only Minecraft guys I know is Notch and Jeb, and that's because they were in the original Minecraft Essential
Jens is
Handbook,
Jeb.
and that's it.
They're the
I
same
don't know
person.
any other Minecraft person besides Dan TDM and Captain Sparkles and Stampy and popular MMOs and Sky Does Minecraft, even though I never watched Sky Does Minecraft, but I know who he is.
The thing is that I watched a
And
lot of Skyrim Minecraft. I
yeah,
remember like all
and
of like those like parkour civilization. I don't know what he did like a
Civilization.
lot of parkour stuff, and then I stopped watching him whenever he stopped doing Minecraft stuff, and then now he's like a bad person,
Yeah.
as is
Um,
tradition for Minecraft YouTubers.
it's weird. No. It's not even that like bad. Okay, that sounded really bad when I said it like that. No, don't take that out of context. But what I was trying to say is that there's a lot more Minecraft YouTubers than there are Minecraft YouTubers who are pedophiles.
hmm
Like the
I don't even
majority
think
of
Sky is one. I think he's just
yeah,
abusive.
not even yeah, like yeah. I mean that's still bad. That's still horrible. Don't ever do
I
that,
think
guys.
popular MMO is just abusive as well. I say
Uh,
just abusive as if that's like tolerable. No, it's not. All
I
right, let's stop talking about
I
this.
don't actually. Okay, well, I was trying to make a point where like there's only like three of them who actually were, and then that became the norm,
Uh
and
huh.
so uh, that's kind of where I was trying to go. But yeah, this is kind of a bad topic to
All right,
be
chat.
talking about.
Chat. What did you do today? I know it's only like noon for anyone over like in the states or Canada or Mexico or
Well,
anything like that.
they could be European,
Chat. How was your evening if you're European? How was your morning if you're in
not
either the
European.
Americas? If you're Asian, how's your night going? They're probably asleep.
Hmm. And if you're a Pacific Islander, um, you're also
How's
kind
the
of
next morning going? How's tomorrow
yeah,
looking?
yeah, exactly. If you're Antarctic, Ian,
how is every day going? It's every day, bro.
how's Oh, shut up! Don't bring that. Don't don't mention that name in this household. Or it's not even a name, but you know what I mean. Don't mention that. Say that word in that exact sentence, in that exact mannerism.
I love the potato chest. It just gave me 18 potatoes.
Look,
What is this?
alright, grew up
Peru?
hoeing
Ireland?
potato.
Peru land? Uh, 32 rotten flesh for an minute. Every time I see this specific house, I get like nostalgia because like this house was like the village house back before 1.20, 1.14.
Okay, I just saw. I like finally decided to look at my notifications, and they've just been piling up because I haven't been looking at them since uh, a while.
Mm-hmm. You and your couple thousand followers on Blue Sky. I think it's only like one, but still,
Yeah, one and a half.
one. You have 1.5 follower.
Yeah.
I am the half.
Yeah.
The 1.5 follower is me and my alt account. I mean, if I stream for 5 million hours and you just have it open in the background, I can get that Twitch trophy. How long is 5 million hours? It's probably like 7 centuries or something like that.
Days. It's like 7 days.
Oh, there's a Jackbox Party Pack 11. Like, of course there is, but still. And then how long is 250 million? Like, say if you have like an average concurrent viewership of like 500, and you stream for like 5 hours a day, that's
Mm-hmm.
2,500 hours, and you need 250 million.
Mm-hmm.
2,500
So,
times 1,000. That's like 100,000 days. Like, dude, I don't even think if I don't even know if like Ludwig has 250 million hours watched in total.
mm,
You have to have like a concurrent viewership of like 1,500 and like do subathons, which I think that's what
yeah.
Ludwig does. Oh, I forgot a mow. Oh, chat, chat. I'm sorry. I might have to add a mod because I'm stupid.
Oh my God. Good heavens.
It is supposed to be universal ores. It's for 1.21.4, not 1.21.5.
Uh,
Going to scream.
no.
I just don't like it whenever like ores generate in like a patch of like granite, but then it's like just regular stone.
Oh yeah.
Like
They need to blend in, you know?
like if I could make my own Minecraft update, like if everyone at Mojang came to me and be like, hey, for some reason we're coming to you to make a Minecraft update, what would you want? I would add like I'd be like, okay, first of all, make variants of blocks depending on what of like blocks and tools and stuff, depending on what wood type you're using.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, you have a crafting table. Here's a crafting table using pale oak. Here's a crafting table using dark oak, etc. That's
Yeah.
the first feature. Like, oh, you have a blackstone.
Missing table.
No, you have like a blackstone furnace. You have a diorite furnace and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
That's like the
cool.
first thing that I would do. Are tool variants and block variants based on what wood or stone type you're using, because the like diorite, granite, andesite have all been here since 1.8, and then like since we've got calcite and we've got other stones like that, they're still like relatively worthless, you know?
Mm.
Like, what if you want to use granite for your house? You can have like a granite furnace, you know? That's my first addition. Second, I want to add a new fox variant because
Yes, we need more foxes.
we already have like the orange fox and the winter fox, like the red fox and the winter
Hmm.
fox, the Arctic
Yeah.
fox. I want to add like a arid version because like we got them for like the original three mobs, like we got them for pigs, chickens, and cows. I want that for foxes. Where we already
Nice.
have the cold biome version with the Arctic fox. We already have
Yeah.
the temporary version with the orange fox because that's kind of in taigas, even though it's also kind of like a cold biome. But that can be changed. And then I want like a fennec or kit fox in warm biomes in like the desert.
Nice.
So that's like two things. Third, I want them to just add the moo bloom because like, hey,
Hmm.
copper golems aren't in the game. Just give us the moo bloom, please. And then
Yeah.
make it so okay, you can feed them flowers to change the flowers, and then you can breed them to get more flowers, and then you can get flowers of each dye color, and you can make dye farms.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a cherry grove. I'm gonna set up shop here. Potato crate. I love potato crate. Potato. What are you laughing at?
People trying to make churros, but they suck at them. And so they make like the churros, and like as soon as they bite it, it like explodes because there's like so much pressure.
Uh huh.
Okay, that was funny.
Plains Village one. Oh, I should have added. I love every time I make a mod pack. I'm always like, oh, there's like some mods that I really want to add, like the biome and like the biome and um like the compasses. Then we have ore creepers. Okay, but that's for later. any sheep around here. There are some sheep over here. There's also creepers. Creepy sheepy. Okay, I'm going to make a furnace. I want to make an axe. I'm honestly really glad that they're adding copper tools. Because it's like another intermediate between stone and iron. So it's just like a better version of stone, which I'm perfectly fine with. Because usually whenever I'm like doing like a big like project, I have to use like a lot of like stone shovels. Because it's like the most readily available resource. But since copper is even more available, even more plentiful, how much does a log smelt? Smelts. How many objects does this? How many objects does a single log smelt? A single log is 1.5 items. Fuel. So like lava bucket, coal, dried kelp, blaze rods. Okay, that's all fine. Then we have a log is 1.5 items.
Mm-hmm.
Planks are also 1.5 items. So 4 planks would give me 6. So 7 logs. You can get 6.
Sorry, I've been talking too much. I'm just kind of chilling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you take a single log, convert it into planks. If I do that, then I can get 12. 12 logs and 8 planks, and I should get 12 charcoal. Ugh. Because the thing is that with wool, you can craft beds, obviously. I don't have the other mod that adds like I don't have the mod that adds like sleeping bags, which I feel like I should add. Sleeping bags are really good for passing the night without resetting your spawn point. Let's add comforts to the mod list. Oh yeah, I also have this where it shows me all 4,242 blocks in Minecraft that I have to collect. Because like otherwise, why would you ever want an exposed copper bulb or a wax exposed copper bulb? Or why would you ever want to like actually search for and collect like any of the dead coral or a pale oak granite grindstone?
I like a pale oak granite grindstone. You just don't
But what I like about the
like.
grindstone is that like it takes that like this mod. It's like okay, so it has all the wood variants, but it also has sandstone. You can use deep slate. You can use basalt, and you can use granite. Unfortunately, no andesite or diorite.
Mm,
However, it's on the right track.
mm-hmm.
Like it also needs blackstone. Would be a good one to do. What time is it? Okay, past midnight. There's a bundle here. If I take a look at, there's a ruined portal here that I can head to. The ruined portal here I could head to. There's an acacia, there's a jungle. I'm just taking a look around. Come on. Give me the call. There's a zombie. Hey, dude. Go away, thank you. Really appreciate
Okay.
it. Oh yeah, I also have this quest menu, which I get 5 quests a day, and I get like
Nice.
experience or items from it. Like kill 5 creepers. I'm like, okay, I can go find 5 creepers. Okay, take a log, make a cherry planks, and smelt some copper. I also have iron furnace, which means I need a blast furnace and a block of iron, which means I
Mm-hmm.
need 10, 12, 21 iron to make an iron furnace. Then you can upgrade it to diamond, then you can upgrade it to netherite, and you can upgrade it with all this stuff. 5 times efficiency modifier. Stick? Yeah, that's how I craft sticks. That is true. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5 times efficiency you need to just do. You need to double down, which means you need 2 blast furnaces, 4 coal, and you need that to get a 2 times efficiency. You need a 3 times efficiency, a 4 times efficiency. You need 8 of those. 8 diamonds and 16 blast furnaces. That's a lot of blast furnaces. But I can do this, make a copper bundle. And now I can hold 2 stacks worth of items. Ah, ha ha ha.
Awesome sauce.
There you go. We can also change the color to something else. So that's related. Funny. Oh yeah, I also have mob heads I have to go find. Creaking Heart. I think I can do the mob. I think there's a droppable spawn eggs. So yeah, that is something I can do, which means I can go into the completionist index and actually add those back in to the like okay, the infested blocks I can actually get. I can get the spawner. I can get spawn eggs. I think I can also get the vault and the trial spawner with silkier touch. I can get the trial spawner. I can get the spawner. I can get a cake, budding amethyst, farmland, tall grass, infested stone. Which means now I have 82 spawn eggs I need to get. I mean, you have to kill like every mob until I can do it, and then like I can also get monster spawners with silk touch, which means I can make a spawner of any mob I want. Which I think I can also do for ore creepers. Even though I don't think that helps at all. Because I don't think ore creepers drop anything when killed. Beyond gunpowder. Not. Is there not a durability tooltip mod? Axes or weapons, anti-item break. Enable mod. Minimum durability 2, I feel like would be a good thing, just in case it's like... Just in case I use a... weapon that uses double durability.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one I had like a durability tool checker. And add that to the mod list. It's because the durability mod that I usually use is not for 1.21 yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. And also, since I'm on Mac, I can't like F3Q, because if I do F3Q, F3Q opens up my fucking notes app. Which means if I go to advanced tooltips, that is F3H. I can't open up the F3Q help menu, so if I do F3H, it just opens up the F3 menu. It doesn't do anything. Making sure that all these settings are good. Reduce FPS when AFK. Yeah, advance. Performance. Feature modes. Render. Show FPS. Use resolution on Mac. Advanced item tooltips. There you go. Just have to do it in the mod settings. So then I can actually see the durability here for now. Perfect. It's a roundabout way of doing it. But the issue is that it just shows it for everything. Okay. Let me take a look at my quests. Craft a light blue mangrove bed. So, this quest wants me to craft 10 light blue mangrove beds. 1, I do not know where a mangrove swamp is. 2, I don't have access to light blue. 3, I don't have enough wool to make 10 beds. 4, why would I need 10 beds? An old growth birch biome. 28 diorite, complete a raid, and reflect a gassed fireball. I can go get 28 diorite. That's something I could do. So, iron pickaxe and iron axe. I don't really need a sword because I have a mod that disables axes from taking double durability damage when attacking. So that's good. What I really need to do is I need to go figure out where I can get some wool. They're on the other side of it. Or I can get string, but I don't have string, so... Oh, I have 2 extra iron, so make some shears. Pretty helpful. Pretty good thing to have. I'm gonna head in this direction so I can go get the... Oh, I just remembered another mod I should add. Sorry, chat, for existing. Data pack makes it so ancient debris drops and netherite scraps instead of the block, and that means that you can use fortune on ancient debris. Where are the sheep? There are the sheep. Surprisingly, they're still alive, considering how often I see wolves killing sheep. Right. Head over here. I don't think I see an old growth spruce biome. I do want to complete at least one of these daily quests. Definitely not the 10 mangrove spruce, mangrove blue, light blue beds. What's everyone's favorite Minecraft block?
Such a good question. I like crying obsidian because it looks pretty.
I would say my favorite is Skulk.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's like a really cool block, and also going back to my thing from earlier, where it's like, oh, if I could make my own Minecraft mod, I would add like more decorative
Skulk.
blocks. I would add like Skulk. You could turn Skulk into Skulk of bricks. You could turn Amethyst into like Amethyst bricks, and get like a lot of.
Yeah,
there's like a lot of decorative
things
stuff.
like that.
Levitation aspect. Wait, does this mean that if I hit a mob with this axe, it gives them levitation?
Yeah. I think.
That's a really funny thing. I'm gonna go hit a salmon with it. And see if the salmon starts flying. Ready? Fly. Oh, it died. Welp! Okay. It might be good for, like, mobs, because then you can just, like, hit them once. They start flying. And at a higher level, they would die from fall damage. Well, levitation aspect. It seems to go up to level 2. So just enough to give them enough fall damage. But I need advanced enchanting infuser. Which means I need 2 netherite ingots, which means I need a lot of obsidian. I need crying obsidian bookshelves. How much enchanting power do you give me? That's a diamond creeper. I like ore creepers, but I feel like it's a bit unbalanced. But that's like kind of the entire point.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they did a lot of damage, I feel like that would be a good thing.
Yeah,
So like
yeah. If the damage was like correspondent to the tools that can be made out of the ores.
like a coal creeper, it does like regular creeper damage. Copper
Mm-hmm.
does like a bit more, iron a bit more. Then once you get to like diamond creeper, it does like your entire health.
Mm-hmm.
And then
No matter
like
what armor.
ancient debris creeper would kill you if you're even in full diamond.
Yeah.
But then if you have like blast protection and stuff, that would save you. And if you have netherite armor, you should be fine. But like
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good like trade off
Definitely. Yeah, I see that. I think that's a good idea.
because as of right now, I think ore creepers do 0 damage, and
Yeah.
all they do is just
Make ore.
make the ore. I don't really want to die because I don't have a bed yet.
Mm.
There's a skeleton somewhere. Luckily, zombies can't swim as of 1.13.
Good.
What's everyone's least
What?
favorite mob in Minecraft? I know it's like super
Mm,
specific. However, I have a very specific answer for a very specific reason.
I think I also have a very specific one. I just need to like look through the mob listing again. So you can
Like,
talk about yours
I
real
have a
quickly.
couple. Like,
Wait, you can talk about yours real quickly,
mhm,
but I'll just like take a look
mhm.
real quick.
I would say some of my least favorite mobs are the ambient mobs, like squids, glow squids, bats, because they like do nothing. Like bats especially, they do literally nothing. They have no drops, no reason to kill them, no reason to keep them around, nothing. They're just annoying. Like I love bats in real life. In Minecraft, they're worthless. Why do they exist? Squids and glow squids at least have like some use in their ink sacs.
Yeah.
Like and especially glow squids, um, because glow ink sacs act as a light source if you have like dynamic lighting. So that's like one way that glow squids are okay. However, most of the time it's still not great, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but all in all, my least favorite mob in Minecraft, baby zombies.
Yep, definitely.
They're just
That's
fast, annoying, and impossibly difficult to hit, especially if there's grass.
hmm yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I see that. They're probably my least favorite too.
there's old growth spruce taiga, dark forest, pale garden. Okay, gotta head over there. A lot of people hate the Phantom. I know I'm gonna get like a lot of hate
I
for this, but hey, no one's listening anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
I like the Phantom. I do not
I like
regret.
it too.
I do not regret voting for the Phantom back in 2017.
What was the other options besides Phantom?
It was the Phantom. It was the Wildfire, which is only available in Minecraft Dungeons as a boss. It's like a Super Blaze.
Yeah.
We
Ah.
have the Barnacle, which was supposed to be like a squid, but like it shoots a
hmm
tentacle at you and like gets you. It's like another
Oh, now I
guardian
remember it.
type in
Yeah.
the ocean, and then the Great Hunger, which never got implemented into anything, so we don't even know its
hmm
name. But it's supposed to be like a little trap edge thing that just like
Yeah.
bites your ankles and like steals your items in the desert.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's the
we
thing.
got the
I
Creature of the Night Skies,
it's the
which was the Phantom.
Phantom is literally the only one that just kind of works. It feels the most Minecraft compared to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the other ones sound like Minecraft mods, you know?
Yeah, they kind of sound like modded. If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. They sound like
Um,
monsters you'd see in like a mob battle that popular MMOs would do, you know?
Uh-huh. Right. And then I'm gonna kind of stick on that thing and just like go through all of the mob votes and biome votes and just like all the options.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 2018 we had a biome vote where we had the taiga, desert, and savanna. Desert kind of got an update,
Mm-hmm.
but not the stuff that we were promised in the biome vote. Palm trees,
Yeah.
meerkats, and oases. We have yet to get any of those. Savannah, we have yet to
Mm-hmm.
get baobabs, termites, and ostriches. But we did get the taiga, which added sweet berries, campfires, and foxes.
I like, yeah, I think the Taika was the best choice.
Taiga was the thing. The 2019 biome vote was between Badlands, Swamp, and Mountains. Mountains obviously won, which added powdered snow, goats, and the entire like improved world generation thing that was like the
Yeah,
entirety of
that,
caves and cliffs.
yeah, that was definitely the best choice.
I voted for Swamp, which hey, we got that with the chest boats,
Yeah,
frogs, and mangrove swamps. We have yet to get the Badlands.
yeah, that's
We don't have
true.
tumbleweeds and vultures, but we do have the cactus flowers that were promised
Oh,
as a
yeah, we
spring to
do.
life. So we're
Mm-hmm.
getting like bits and pieces of all these mob votes.
Yeah,
Um, 2020 we had the glow squid, which glow squids would be good if they had like dynamic lighting and
lighting,
like
yeah.
emissives, which is not in
Mm-hmm.
vanilla Minecraft yet, but as soon as it is, it's going to be a lot better for the glow squid. And then we have the moo
Mm-hmm.
blooms and isologers, which are not in the game yet, but hey, we have the copper golem in game now, so we might be able to get them soon.
Yeah, I think the Iceologer should be the next one,
Like
because
I feel like isolager
blooms.
and the illusioner like add more illager types. That would
Yeah,
be a
we need
good
more
update.
illager types,
But
especially
I just want
with
the moo
like
blooms.
the concept of raids and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
raids are already a cool concept on their own. It's just that there aren't enough illager types in order for
Yeah,
it
like
to really work,
on
in my
like
opinion.
if you have like a higher level raid, now that we have like ominous bottles and stuff, like
Yeah.
maybe on like later waves or higher levels you can get like isologers and you can get illusioners and you can get like
Mm-hmm.
enchanters from Minecraft dungeons and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Like improve the
Mm-hmm.
raids a bit more. That'd be a good update.
Yeah, that would be a good update.
2021 we had the addition of the allay, which the allay was like okay, it's fine. It's kind of eh. It's
Yeah.
kind of like difficult to manage. The
Yeah.
glare is just like a built-in like oh it's too dark. It's light level 0 here. Place down a torch.
Uh-huh.
And then the copper golem, which is getting added
Is
this fall.
yeah.
And then 2022, we had the sniffer, which only added like
Mm-hmm.
2 plants, which I wished they added more.
Yeah, the
I
sniffer
wish they
would have
added
been
more
good if
flowers,
they added more plants.
but only 2. There's still pretty cool mobs and like a pretty cool thing to add for archaeology, but the
Yeah,
rascal and the tough golem were also pretty good options.
I liked the tough golem.
And like,
Uh,
hey, maybe the tough golem gets added alongside the copper golem, and we just have like a lot of golems. This is the golem update.
oh, that'd be a good update.
like like they're already added like copper chests to like automatically organize all your stuff
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with the copper golem. So the copper golem's massive update instead of just like randomly pressing copper buttons, bleep, bleep, bloop, bleep. But no, they actually like sort your stuff for you.
That's
And
cool.
then tough golem being like a little like prize thing. That'd be pretty cool. And then 2023, we got the crab, penguin, and armadillo. Armadillo was added. Crab and penguin have not been added yet, but I feel like the penguin would probably be the next one that they would add. And then, of course, we have the 2017 mob vote, which I believe they said those mobs, the losers would be gone forever, but the other votes beyond 2017 are going to be added. Hence, Copper Golem swamp update.
Yeah. I think the mob vote was cool in concept, but
It always just like added way too much division.
yeah,
Which is why I'm glad they're getting
because
rid of
like
the mob votes and like the votes in general. And
yeah,
they're just like, oh, here's what we're doing. Smaller updates that would be easier to like add these mobs if we see them fit. Hence, Copper Golem.
yeah,
Like I feel like that's like a
definitely.
really good thing that they did.
Yeah, personally, what I would have done is I think they should have kept the votes, but
Instead of adding new
made
options,
it.
it's like old options. And like
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, oh,
Like
here, do you want the glare? Do you want the Moobloom or do you want the Rascal? And like
yeah, exactly.
that's gonna
Like
guide
that's the
what the next
yeah, that's
drop
my
would
idea.
be.
Yeah, like my idea would be have all the mobs as an option, and so while it would create a lot more division, like every mob will get added eventually. It's just that
And like,
it's
hey,
like which one do you want to see first, you know?
it's not like, oh, one mob a year and you have three options and the other two will not be seen for a long time. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, um, we have two like Minecraft lives a year. Here's all of the
Mhm.
mobs that you could have had earlier.
Mhm.
At
Yeah.
each Minecraft live, we're going to pick one of these old mobs to add into the next drop where
Yeah.
it seems fit. So it's like, here's like a selection of three that we're thinking of adding to
Mhm.
the next drop, like all following like a
Yeah.
specific theme. It's like, oh, here's like kind of hostile mob themes. So it's like you have the Iceologer, you have the Glare, and you have the I don't know, the Wildfire. We're bringing back the Wildfire.
Yeah.
These are all like hostile mob themes. You have two hostile mobs and one that alerts you when hostile mobs can spawn.
Mhm. Yeah.
Which one of these would you like to see in this drop?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's a good way of doing it.
Mhm. Definitely.
And then like once we run out, we're out and we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or maybe what they could do is they have like two old options and like one new
Mhm.
option for like each of the mob votes. It's like, oh, this
Uh.
next drop is all about the let's say like this next mob vote is all about this next drop, that's the word I'm thinking of, is all about like
Mhm.
decoration. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, here's the here's three options. The sniffer, we could give the sniffer like a big update. Two, we could add the
Yeah.
tough golem as like an item display thing. Or three, here's a brand new mob that gives you like I don't know, that gives you something.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that would be a good way to do it because then like, oh, here's a brand new mob that we could add. But then there's still be people like, why not just add all three to the same drop? Like that's the only issue I have with mob votes is that there will be some people who are like, just add all three to the same one drop if they do that. So I feel like just getting rid of the mob votes entirely was a good option. And just like, hey, we're gonna add it whenever we want. There's a lot of mossy blocks, I just realized. Yeah, huh. Okay. That's cool. I'm just taking a look at through all of the items that I added. Because we have all these chests. And then you take the chest and you can upgrade it into a copper chest. Because the issue is that it only takes
Mm.
vanilla chests instead of any of these chest variant chests. Alright. What was I going to do next? I think I was going to head over to the Pale Garden. It's about midday. So I'm going to take some of this. Oh, I also want to take these iron nuggets. That's not iron nugget. No. Make an iron ingot and make an iron bundle. It's like the Pokemon. To have 4 stacks worth of like garbage.
Like the Pokemon.
What I like about this mod is that it allows you to have non-stackables and bundles. And like I have it set so each bundle just doubles the capacity of the other one. So once you add a copper ingot, you have 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 8 stacks. But then between diamond and netherite, you can get up to 64 stacks, which is
That's
more
cool.
than a double chest, I think. It's more than like 2 double chests, I think, because it's 9 by 3. It's 27 for a full thing, so it's it's more than a double chest by 10 stacks. Is a netherite bundle.
Interesting.
And then I kind of want to make a house.
Nice.
That this head over propose. And now I have a bed, so if I die, I will respawn in the cherry grove biome and not in the middle of fuck ass nowhere. I kind of wish that Minecraft would add a lot more like real world animals again. But like I get why they're like not adding it because it's like, oh, don't poach animals in real life. I'm like, how often are you gonna see a shark? Like they added dolphins fairly recently. Fairly recently being like almost a decade ago. When was 1.13? Minecraft 1.13 was 2018. So it's almost 7 years old. Like it feels weird that I feel like there's like 3 different eras of Minecraft updates. There's the like the pre 1.0, the 1.0 to like 1.0 to 1.8. Well, I would actually say there's like 4 eras. There's the pre 1.0, 1.0 to 1.8. Then there's the post combat update, which is 1.9 to 1.11 or 1.12. Let's say 1.9 to 1.12. And then 1.13 onward feels like the new wave of like update aquatic, village, and pillage.
Yeah, totally.
Nether update, buzzier bees, and like all that stuff. Like that's what I feel like it is. So it's like 1.13 was almost 7 years ago, so we've been 7 years into this thing. Like the thing is that, and like all of these updates still feel like relatively new versus like, oh, 1.12 it added like colored beds. That was like the old system, and like we've had the Elytra for when did 1.9 come out?
Did you just pronounce it Elytra?
Yes, that is like how it's actually pronounced, like the actual thing on bugs.
That's dumb. Elytra sounds cooler.
You have the Elytron on bugs. The plural, elytra,
Uh-huh.
elytra. It's weird. Stop pronouncing elytra wrong. Most common accepted pronunciations are elytra or elytra. So it has elytra or elytra, and then elytra is the other
Let's just see
pronunciation.
how Jack Black pronounces it in the movie.
I think it says elytra wingsuit. Probably because it's
Yeah.
like Jack Black was like, oh, here's this item, and he just like heard everyone else pronounce it as elytra
Are you
versus like
serious?
there's
You're
gonna be
like
like
trying to you're trying to
entomologist.
justify why Jack Black pronounced it wrong.
I mean, like everyone pronounces it wrong. If it, like entomologist, is that the people who do insects? Yeah, like entomologists would look at this and be like, oh, it's an elytra, elytra.
Wait,
I don't like elytra.
that's a
That's like the only one that
wait,
sounds
that's
wrong.
like a real thing
Oh yeah,
in
like
the real world,
yes,
not just a made up word for Minecraft.
yes. There's a reason why there's a correct pronunciation.
Oh my god.
It's like
This
the
is so
it's like the
stupid.
wings. It's like the wings of like beetles and stuff.
Huh. Okay.
There's a reason why I pronounced it elytra for several years.
Well. Well, Big Beetle isn't going to make me
Big
pronounce
beetle,
it that way.
the big entomologist.
Mm-hmm.
I just think elytra sounds because like elytra that just sounds like an object. Oh, fopses, I love fopses. Hey, hey,
Oops.
hey, do you want a berry?
Yes.
The fuck, they ran away from me. I'm sad. I'm just gonna go cry.
And run after them.
No, they run away from me. I don't want to scare them. I'm a good
Well,
fox.
you
I'm
won't
not the evil
scare them
fox.
if you have berries. Give them berries and they become happy.
They're like cats. It's like, oh, I still have a fish, but the cat's still running away from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I need to go to a pale garden. I am running out of food. Oh, fuck me in
And an
the
apple.
ass.
Ooh, mushrooms. Make mushroom soup.
I don't have bowl on me. I can make a crafting table.
You have, yeah, you're surrounded by wood.
Yes.
Wood that can make a
However,
bowl. Over what?
I want to see if I can get like a portable crafting table upgrade. Uh, Chat, I'm adding another mod. Chat, bully me.
Why? You stupid, stupid girl. I fucking hate you. Is that good bullying or is that bad bullying?
That's so sad. I'm gonna cry. What?
Okay, so it was good bullying.
Uh huh. But
Uh,
that's also just like you're not going for me for adding mods. You're just going for me attacking my psyche. That's so sad.
just yeah, you just told me to bully you. You never said specifically from the mods. Just said go ahead and bully me. Um, I'm sorry, that was mean. I have a headache right now, and I just kind of need to chill.
It's okay. Like what I want is I really want a mod that like, oh, if you find like the specific like item, you can get a 3x3 crafting table in your inventory. I think what I usually do is I do backpacks because they have like upgrades where it's like, oh, you can actually do that. So I'm adding that backpack mod. Backpack. Traveler's backpack. because then I can also get the fox one. All right, it's becoming late, which means there should hopefully be at the very least one of these pale oak trees having a creaking heart. I just need to listen. I need to listen out. So I can actually listen. I mean, I could just also just like chop down all these trees and be like, at least one of you has to have it, but no. Not how it works. Just have to wait for the creaking to spawn. Okay, the eye blossoms are opening. I like the Pale Garden. It's probably like my favorite biome that they've added recently.
Also, it is a good concept. I like it too.
Mm-hmm. I also really like the having like a white wood block. Like the closest we've had is like birch, but that's like kind of like an off-white yellowish color. And like it's still a good wood. It's just that like I feel like having a pure white one works better for building, you know. Why should there just not be a single creaking heart in this entire Pale Garden? I mean, there's a small Pale Garden and there's like a completely other Pale Garden over there, so I guess it's fine. But I really wish that there was one here so I could just like hit it a bunch of times, grab the resin, and run away. Oh, there's a skeleton. He shot me in the eyeball. I'm ahead of this Pale Garden. I'm probably not going to head over there quickly because I'm almost out of food again. Hey, come into the water and drown. Become drowned. Well, they also added fireflies, which were also part of the original idea for the mangrove swamp.
Yeah. Always like the fireflies. I thought they were
I
cool.
I feel like what they did with 1.21.5 was like perfect for Minecraft. It's like there's like this is my favorite mod. Not my favorite mod. My favorite
update.
My favorite update of all of them. Like even over like 1.16, that is another update. Like even over that, it's my favorite. Okay, this Pale Garden is burning down. What am I gonna do? Just gonna kill this. Oh, I got a creeper head. Perfect. I have a mod that gives every single mob creeper head, or every single mob a head. And I also made it so in that mod you don't have to kill everything with a charged creeper in order to be able to get the mob head.
That's cool.
Because dealing with charged creepers sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go do something really quick, chat. I will return later. Hi, chat. I have returned. Alright. Perfect timing for the song band. Alright. Let's head back to the game. So I don't think there's a creaking heart anywhere in any of these. Like, all I know is that the creaking heart is immune to fire. So hey, if this entire Pale Garden burns down, I will know, hey, there's a creaking heart here because it didn't burn down. You know? You know what? Get burned, bitch. Alright, head back to here. Those are the same quests. Do the quests refresh, or do I have to beat a quest in order to get a new one? I think I have to complete a quest in order to get a new one. Let's go get some diorite. Like, I was under the impression, like, oh, you have 20 minutes to do all of... Fuck! That was close. You have 20 minutes to do all 5 of these quests, or they respawn. So luckily, now I know that I have several days. I have until I complete it in order to be able to get those 10 light blue mangrove beds. I mean, it's gonna be good because then I will eventually need to get the other 15 colors of mangrove bed. So having 10 of them is probably a good idea. I need diorite. Where's the white block? Oh, my chat. I can't see my chat. Can't see if anyone's chatting. People probably aren't. However, to look to see if they are. Alrighty. There's diorite up here. I need 28 blocks of diorite. First time I'm ever willingly grabbing diorite. And probably the last. Seven gold ingots, that's a lot. Total quest count 5. Quest rerolls per day. Okay, so I can go here and I can re-roll certain quests once per day. Oh, do I have to complete all 5 of them? Oh, that's dinky. Alright. Note chat. I'm sending it back to 3. 3 minutes. Does it re-roll or... Okay. I get the complete quest or 2. I was under the impression that once I completed one, it would re-roll or I'd assume tomorrow it'll reroll. But hey, if it's like something absurd, I can reroll once per day. Ouch. Some more iron. Luckily, I don't have to be super lenient with collecting stuff because of ore creepers and the fact that mobs respawn. Mine shaft there. There's a lot of mine shafts around here. It's a mine shaft. Like, this one looks like it's a stronghold.
Strange.
There's a lush cave there. This is I don't know if it's on the same Y level as me or not. Okay, well, I dug into the other side of the other side of this ravine. I don't know what Y level you're on. 28? So it's way below me. Probably instead of digging straight down. But here we are. Made it to the mine shaft. Skeleton. Do I not have any... Right, something messed with my bundles again.
Yeah. There wouldn't have been any newly added mod, right? Yeah, no mods have been added. I just reloaded the world. Hmm.
I also messed with the daily quests. Because it doesn't have the correct UI. What the... Why are you broken? I don't... What happened? Alright, back to the vanilla.
What the fuck is going on right now? Oh my god. I think I gotta go for a bit.
Honestly, I feel like with my mod bugging out again, I think I would just end stream here. Because I have to figure out what the hell the issue is.
Dang.
Sorry about that, chat.
Well, at least.
Alright, chat. Let's. I'm sorry this is such like a sour end to stream and just like so abrupt, but what do you do? This was fun. Alright. See you, chat.